couple of people have taken issue with my last video in relation to my assertion that your life is grand now. A number of people have said to me, but sure, we have all kinds of problems, or we have to work to make a living, or we have to do something we don't want to do simply because it is imposed upon us by our family, our so-called friends, or our employers. Life is full of aggravation. Life is full of attrition, and life is all too often apparently overwhelmed by the drudgery of it all. If that is how you see your life, that is how your life is. We behave according to our thoughts. Our thoughts are dictated according to our beliefs, which are our stored knowledge, stored deep in our subconscious mind, which spring to the surface, filter our perception of the here and now, colour our perception of the here and now, enabling us, if that's the right word, think other useless thoughts, and those thoughts then outpicture themselves into our behaviour and the reality, the so-called reality that that behaviour creates. Think of the process. My thoughts dictate my perception. My perception dictates my thoughts. My thoughts dictate my behaviour. My behaviour dictates my interaction with other people and the world in general, and creates my reality, which again actually goes back into the sausage machine to create how I perceive the next moment of reality. Everything begins and ends with thought, and the problem is we're stuck in our own thoughts. We're stuck in the thoughts that we learned primarily during our childhood years. UCLA tells us that we play host to about 70,000 unchanging thoughts every day. These are the thoughts that colour my perception, dictate my behaviour, create my reality. So if you think, if you perceive that your life is dull, or if you think you're in a rut, or if you think your life is not grand, then it is your own fault that your life is in a rut and not grand. We'll never rid ourselves of our resident evil thoughts. They're simply there. They are our baggage. They are baggage that weigh heavily upon us. We can lighten our load. In fact, we can put our baggage over in the corner when we develop our ability to stop paying attention to our thoughts by paying attention to the here and now. And what better way of paying attention to the here and now than now paying attention deliberately to the here and now?